We have access to all sorts of technology that helps us track the movement and evolution of storms. However, good old-fashioned eyes on the ground tell us a story that radar sometimes can't. Meteorologist Seth Bohnhoff explains.
Radar is a powerful tool that can pinpoint where a storm is and analyze its intensity. Our job would be a lot harder without it. But if a picture is worth 1,000 words, then a spotter's view of a storm is worth 1,000 radar scans. Andrew Pritchard is a meteorologist from the Champaign area who wears a number of hats, including documenting storms. He echoes the idea that eyes on the ground are invaluable.
Without those eyes on the ground, you lose confidence and you lose time. Again, getting a phone call or a picture from a storm chaser that says there's a tornado, it's dropping now, it's down on this highway at this intersection, you can provide really concise updates. You're the eyes out there. You can see what the storm is actually doing. A really experienced meteorologist and storm spotter can look at the storm visually and tell you what the radar probably looks like.
Even just one set of eyes in the storm could be enough to discover vital info that was otherwise unknown. This was the case for Andrew 17 years ago.
June 7th, 2008 was a fairly significant day. Across the Midwest, there was severe weather forecast in a corridor across parts of Iowa into Wisconsin. And so a lot of storm chasers, a lot of meteorologists had their attention on that area. I ended up hanging back. And then I realized we did have a subtle boundary, one of these tricky Illinois days where it's not always obvious in advance. And so I got in the car, got my camera gear, and drove up to northeastern Illinois. As I got eyes on the storm, it was immediately producing a very large, damaging tornado.
Strong rising motion. There's a tornado. It's definitely down. Definitely. And it could be strong. Look at it. Tornado on the ground.
I was able to call the National Weather Service and let them know that this is the real deal. This is not a brief touchdown. This is a big tornado causing damage.
I'm about 3 miles east of Andrews, Illinois, a small town. Right now, about 2 miles to my northeast, I've got a large destructive tornado on the ground. It's hitting structures right now. There is debris in the air.
I was able to let the folks know that, this wasn't in the forecast this morning, but we have a real problem.
A spotter's view takes us under those red and green colors on radar and gives us a real-time analysis that simply can't be beat.